we are going to learn how to draw our basic shapes using our tools. So over here on the left hand side, we have all our basic tools. So you'll see the little rectangle here on the side. This is our rectangle tool. If we right click that, we can actually change the shape which our tool works at. But we'll start with a rectangle. We can then draw our rectangle by clicking down on one corner and then dragging. You can see next to my pointer that there is a width and a height. That is the width and the height of my box. Here I have a box with a black outline and a clear center. I know this because down here, this white square with the red line through it indicates that there is no filling inside my box. There is no color inside there. So what you'll see through that box is whatever I have behind it. This tool here, it tells me the outline color. To change this, I go over to color and I can click on the color I want it. So I can make my border any color I want. If I know the specific code for it, I can actually change the code here, or I can just choose the color from the color board. I can also choose some of the more common colors that are saved up here. So I want a black border. If we go back down here to where I had the color, by clicking on the one that is tucked behind, I can then change the fill color. So I might make the inside of my box yellow. Here I have a box which I can now move around my picture. To move my box, I go back to the selection tool, which is up here in the top left corner. I click on it and now I can move my box wherever I want it on my screen. I may then decide that I want to do another shape. So I'll right click on my rectangle tool and I am going to choose a star. This time I want the filling of my star to be pink, but I still want it to have the black outline. Again, I will draw my star where I want it, but if I accidentally put it in the wrong spot, like I did just there, I can go back to my selection tool and I can move my star to where I want it. I can also choose to rotate my tool. So you see that little curve tool? I can actually rotate it so my star sits flat, and I can make my star bigger or smaller. So I'm going to make my star take up the whole box. Now I decide I don't like that because it looks silly and out of proportion. So I'm going to make it thinner. But now I'm not sure if it's in the center of my box. So what I can actually do is I've dragged it out of my box. When I click on my star, I will see a little point and it says center. So if I drag that, I can match it up with the center of the box. Now my star is in the center of my yellow box.